Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Ogechi. Welcome. Alright, so in this video, as you can see from the topic, we're going to be doing a topic on wisdom. So the word of God tells us how we can gain wisdom, and I'm reading from the Holy Bible. You can see it's been used a lot. Holy Bible from the New International Version, and I'm reading from the book of Proverbs 9, chapter 9, verse 10. Verse 10. And it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." Do you know, for such a long time, I've always thought to myself, when people say they are wise, what do they mean by that? There are different definitions in the world of what wisdom is, but you can see for someone who has wisdom, they must have knowledge. There is this saying that says, enthusiasm without knowledge is useless. Literally, enthusiasm without knowledge is useless. So for us to understand what wisdom is, we must be able to gain the knowledge. And what knowledge? We must be able to gain the knowledge of word of God in us. We must be able to have understanding of the word of God in us before we can actually apply it wisely. And the application of the knowledge and understanding from what we gain from the word of God is then what determines whether we are wise or not. Okay? Because someone went to school and gained all the masters, PhD, every other degree or qualifications that can be gotten in school, doesn't make them wise. Have you ever seen like old people speak very rubbishly? Okay, and then I always think to myself, I thought this person is meant to be a wise person, but they end up not being. So in this particular version, it's telling us, if you do not have the knowledge of God in you, and you do not have the understanding of His word, then you are not wise. It's quite simple. You are not wise. Wisdom begins with God, and it says the fear of God. To fear the Lord doesn't mean to be running scared. No, the fear of the Lord is about doing what He asks you to do. It's about doing things to please Him. It's not in the same way that you let's use the example of husband and wife. When a husband always goes out of their way to do something for their wives, or whenever, let me say, they're eating and then they thought of eating outside and they thought of their wife, and they just say, "Oh, get me take away, my wife likes this sort of thing." That is actually a way of fearing a person, because with that fear is not about being scared. It's actually the fear of, I don't know how to put it. I say it's a love fear. That's what I will put it. It's kind of a love fear where you're so protective of the person, and you're so caring of this particular person that you do not want anything to hurt him, and you don't want to go home that you're eating, your wife has not eaten. I don't know how to put it, but I understand fear of the Lord in this sort of gentle way, that we fear not hurting each other, that we do the littlest thing that we could do to please the other person. So that is what the beginning of wisdom is. So to begin wisdom, you must have knowledge. Without knowledge, you can't have understanding, and without understanding, you can never have wisdom. So put it plain and simple, it's a very short video. So if you want to learn more about some Bible passages that I enjoy reading, I love Proverbs. It's so good for young people. Continue watching. Just in case you don't know what my channel is about, my channel, I don't know. I am a critical thinker, so I think all the time, and sometimes the thoughts in my head can become quite overwhelming. I am a critical thinker. I am a faith-believing Christian, and an active one. I'm not a passive believer. I'm very active because I'm in my word, and I critically think of everything that is in the word. I don't just passively believe just because of it. I actively believe in that. I do the work, I think, and also ask God. If there's things I need to question about, I question Him on several things, and He does give me an answer. So my channel is about that. It's also about more of my social thinking. I think a lot. I studied a lot of social stuff. So it's kind of between the both. Faith, social, food, and every other thing that comes into space. I wouldn't say it's a bit about everything. I think it's all encompasses who I am. It's pretty much who I am. I think about a lot of things. I do a lot of things. I'm not in a box. Although it's great to be in a box, but that's who I am. So thank you for watching. If you want to gain wisdom, gain knowledge. If you want to gain knowledge, gain understanding. If you want to get wisdom, gain understanding. And if you want to gain understanding, apply knowledge. If you want to get wisdom, apply knowledge and understanding, and you will get wisdom. Thank you. Take care. Bye.